That's a live look at us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. With Saquon Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
First, you try to run it. Second, you try to throw it, and both times you end up behind your own line of scrimmage. Break out the coffee along the sideline. Get everybody a dose of caffeine, because one side came to play, and the other better wake up.
So, not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. It's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Dart. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your play, but makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Darks looking at this 3rd and long. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. This is a 55-yard look coming off the edge, and it's blocked.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. by a man. He's in the clear. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They go to Barkley again. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Now Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partners. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second down carry for Jones. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Man in motion here. Barkley gets it on third down. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up fourth down. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Hurts. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, here's Dunks. Getting out to his left. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to that 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
9 yards on first down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
19 Lions, 70 Timberwolves.
Now Darts going to the air. Look, he's holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Throwing on third. Here's Darts. Completed over the middle. Touchdown, New York! The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Valus Jones now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
180, 180. Count up, Danny.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Great, set. 180, wait up. 63. Going silver, ready?
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
No touch that. 180, wait up. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Barkley off the pistol give. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Great. 180.
On second down, here's Barkley. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Go!
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Tracy once more. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
10 at the 18-yard line.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Mustang 19.
From the red zone on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here comes the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
The kick by Gano is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Counter give. Nasty hit. The ball is out. Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
The give to Tracy up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
19 tight. 70 Lion.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over after the return is stopped at the 45. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And it looks like the Giants got to that one.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. They're really rough.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Hurts setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
They kick the running back in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Throwing here, Hurts. Flush out now to his left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets at 4th and less than a yard now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They'll run for it with Barkley. They crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
15 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
Jones has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Barkley going to try to smash his way in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Snags it near the edge. And he will not move the chains, Brock. In fact, he can't even get back to the line. He's going to go out of bounds for a loss of yards. It's going to be 4th down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. The Giants using their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. Putting a receiver in motion. Quick throw, finds it out right. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the ground here. Tracy drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Here goes Dark to the air. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a pickup of 11. And the Giants will have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going on 1st down. It's Dark. Going all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
It's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And also the hurry up here.
15 yards. That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 23.
On 1st and 10, here starts. He completes it in traffic. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 17-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Let's go. Bravo 80.
Dart from the pistol. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. On the toss to Tracy. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal from the 9 here. They'll try with the wideout. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Jukes away from one. Looks through and breaks away. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And an Eagle first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go to Barkley again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Running it after the penalty. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards.
At their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Lions.
Setting up to pass. Finds him on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
First down. 1st and goal, Philadelphia.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from New York.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. Then she was hot. Oh, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't,